Join me as today I do my very first mod on the Hasbro Pulse Ghostbusters Spengler Neutrona wand. Hey everybody, Jason here of GhostbustersNews.com, and as always, Ghostbusters News right here on YouTube. And today, the Ghostbusters News Halloween Countdown continues as we once again take a look at the Hasbro Ghostbusters Spengler's Neutrona wand, part of their Plasma series. And last month here on the Ghostbusters News channel, we were all about this wand. We were talking about it so much, and you know what? I thought today we'd revisit it with our very first mod. And before I start modifying this thing, a quick heads up, I love this wand. I mean, I already talked about it once again in the videos I released last month. I think this is a thing of beauty, and if you do not have one of these, do whatever you need to snag one and add it to your collection. That being said, there are certainly a few areas here and there that could be improved. And the first area I'm going to be taking a look at is the back grip here, kind of the fake tape. You see, instead of using real tape, Hasbro went for just a big molded piece of plastic rubber. Now, being that Hasbro is a toy company at heart, I understand why they went with, once again, a big kind of, plastic piece back here rather than real tape. That makes sense to me. But as a hardcore collector and somebody that does have, prop replicas in their home, and being that somebody that actually has two of these Spengler Neutrona ones, I think I want to mod this one. So let's go ahead, spin the camera around, let's head to the build table, and let's start modding the Spengler Neutrona wand. Okay, so the first line of attack here is going to be removing, obviously, the fake tape off the Spengler Neutrona wand, and it's pretty easy to do. In fact, I've actually already removed it. All you really need to do is just cut it. That's it. You've got an X-Acto blade or what have you there, just run it down the sides. It comes right off. There's nothing actually holding it in place on the wand. Now, for those that expected a full grip underneath it, though, you're going to be a little disappointed because, as you can see, there's no actual gripping underneath fake tape. It's just flat. That's all. Now, I know what you're asking. You're asking, Jason, how do I remedy this problem? How do I get the grips on my Spengler Neutrona wand? And there's an easy answer to that. I mean, we're in the year 2020. 3D printing, man. 3D printing will save you every single time. And the file for this 3D print, I got it from Xander Urami over on Thingiverse. If you got a 3D printer and you want to grab it as well, I'm going to include the link to the Thingiverse file right down below in the description. And it is a really easy print. I think it only took like an hour to actually print. And obviously you can print this off in PLA, you can do it in resin, really whatever your preference is, you can definitely print it off. And it goes on pretty easy. I did sand this area right here just a little bit. And yeah, all it really does is just kind of clip into place there. Now, doesn't that look better? I mean, it is yellow, but once again, we're going to be covering it up with tape here, so you're not going to see the yellow here in a few moments. Now, before I put the tape on the wand here, if you want, you can definitely glue the 3D printed grip onto it. I'm not going to do that once again. Since I am putting tape around this thing, I'm probably just going to put one piece of tape around it first to secure this in place, and then I'm actually going to wrap the actual tape around the handle here. And in case I ever want to go back and repaint this thing a little bit or mod it, I like the fact that, once again, this comes off really, really easily, just slides on, slides off, and I'd like to keep it that way. All right, now to do this mod, you're going to need the right tape, and for this, I picked up just some olive drab Pro Gaffer's tape from, I believe it was finetape.com. I'm going to double check that. I'm going to put the link to this tape right down below in the description. It is 1 inch, and from what I'm told and from what I see, it is very, very close to the tape used in Ghostbusters Afterlife. Okay, so like I said, the first thing I'm going to do is just put a piece of tape right here in the middle area, just so I can secure the 3D printed handle in place. All right. That's looking good. From there, I'm going to go on the internet. I'm going to take a look at some images of the actual screen-used Spengler wand, and yeah, give me a second. I'm going to wrap this handle up in the tape here, and we'll see what it looks like when finished. All right, so we got the tape on there, and I think this is a dramatic improvement over what they originally had here. Really, all I did is I started at the back, looped around up to here, and then once again kind of proceeded and went backwards till I got back to where I started at. And that was about it. A crazy, crazy easy mod. A mod that I think really helps this out, making it look a lot more legit. Once again, this is what we had, this is what we have now, but we're not done just yet because the Spengler wand, it is made to look old, it's made to look aged, and the tape here, I mean, it looks pretty brand new because, I mean, it is brand new. So let's age it just a little bit. And we're going to be doing that by giving the actual wand here, well, I mean, pretty much just the wrapping, a bit of a dark wash using some black acrylic paint and some water and some paper towels. All right, guys, I'm a little bit nervous here because I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm going to put the paper towel in the water a little bit because that's what I've seen people do on the interwebs when it comes to like weathering other props and such. Put a little bit of black paint just on the tip here. There we go. Kind of rub it in here, kind of smatter it in, and then from there I'm just going to start patting the gaffer tape right here. So we got a little bit of blackness there, and then I'm just going to kind of go in and rub it away. Oh, that's looking pretty nice. Give me a second, I'm going to do this on the entire wand. Alright, and just a couple more dabs, and I gotta say, I really like the look of this, the finished product. I tried to get into like all the crevices that I could, and really I didn't want to overdo it whatsoever. I just wanted to like slightly age the tape so it didn't look so brand new. And once again, the difference between what came on the wand originally and what I have now. Once again, I really do like this, like I said back in the original video, but I wanted something that looked more like what we're actually going to see next year in Ghostbusters Afterlife. And I am through the moon excited and just overall elated with how this turned out. I think it looks great. In fact, when talking about what it looked like before, here's a quick comparison between the original Spengler wand, because I do have two of them here, and once again, my new modded Spengler wand with the new grip. Now, like I've already said, I really love the way this turned out, but I got a bit of a problem. I've got a bit of an itch, and I think I may want to mod a few other pieces of the Neutrona wand, and if you'd like me to, let me know right down below in the comment section, and tell me you'd like to see more mods take place to this beautiful little wand, once again, made by Hasbro. Now, as always, be sure to subscribe to Ghostbusters News here on YouTube, bust that bell notification icon to stay up to date with everything that's happening within the Ghostbusters world, as well as also fun little videos like I have for you here today. And as always, if you'd like to help support Ghostbusters News, we do have a Patreon page. Link to that can be found right down below in the description, and I will see everybody right back here next time, Ghostbusters News here on YouTube.